was a tale of long ago. The land was full of dragons, so when they were big and men did run, being on fire was not much fun. The villagers were a buffet, like stomachs groaned and moaned away. All you can eat and then some more. When beasts got full and left us alone, scatter, flee, and escape, to live to fight another day. Run, run, don't be slow, or be like a flaming marshmallow. Dragons never joined a pack, just solitary.
Welcome back, guys. Today on the Stoner Degree, we are actually going to be making an amazing candied bacon. So let me show you the ingredients and let's get started. First, we have this pork belly bacon, some perfect fat to meat ratio on it. It is really good. First, what we want to do is cut these into chunks, like so. And leave them pretty big in size. You want them to have kind of a good amount of meat on each piece. Then toss it into a container. Now that we have this, we need to add our seasonings. I go a little interesting on mine. I take French fry seasoning. And don't be skipping out on seasonings, guys. I hate it when I see people say, oh, just add a little bit of seasoning. It doesn't do anything to add more. Wrong. You are so freaking wrong. You have to have a decent amount of seasoning. You don't need to have a lot, but you need to have a decent amount. What you are trying to achieve is coating on everything. Next, I have this buttery steakhouse salt spice. It has salt, oregano, it has pepper, a few other nice tones in it. I can't truly tell you what all the ingredients are, but those are the basic spices that are mixed into it. And next, this is one of my favorite seasonings right now. I use it a lot. Sesame ginger blend. It has such a interesting palate to it. The dried ginger in this is pungent. It has that really spicy flavor to it that a lot of people look for. And now, to turn it into candy, I have regular sugar. And yes, I know how a lot of people say sugar does not belong on pork. You are wrong. This is how it turns to candy. At this point, we need a lot of sugar because we want it to penetrate into that. Next and final ingredient, salt. Do not skimp on salt. Now that we have all this great stuff in there, we're going to mix it. We're going to let it get nice and firm, and then we're going to wrap it in plastic wrap in this container. The reason for that is because we're going to put this inside of the refrigerator anywhere from 5 to 10 hours. This is just the pre-cooking preparations in the morning time. We are not going to be cooking this for at least another 10 hours from right now. Now that I've had this sitting in the refrigerator for about 6 hours, we have the pork belly ready, and all I need to do is unwrap it, and we take butter now because this is to make a candied bacon. You need a lot more than just this. Now, come over here and let me show you what we're gonna do. Now, I'm taking this. This is just some regular old sugar. I'm gonna put this in the pan first. We're turning this up to a medium-high heat. This part is very crucial. You want to have the pork belly ready and standing by so that when you put it into the pan, the caramel will not stick. We're literally trying to achieve caramel here. So I have this whisk that I'm going to be using for making this caramel sauce. All you do is take this, dump it straight into heat, and you need a lot. Like I'm telling you, you need that much sugar. Now all we do is whisk it. Start letting it heat up. And as you can see, sugar is dry. All we're trying to do is melt this down into like a syrup consistency. You don't want it to burn, otherwise it's going to taste really nasty. Trust me, I have done it wrong before. And don't worry about how long it takes. Once it starts turning more like into a paste in the pan, that's when you add the butter. Because if you don't do it right, this will taste burnt. It will be sticking all over the place. And it's just a hassle. We're going to turn it up to high for just a second so that we can have heat distributing. We're literally wanting this to melt. In a few minutes, I will show you what this looks like, and we'll be right back. Now that we have this caramel sauce technically ready, it is nice and thick. Honestly, we need to add more butter than just that. I'm going to add a lot of butter to it. That small amount of portion that you saw is not the right amount. To make a caramel sauce is time consuming, and you need a lot of butter and sugar to make it. Be careful when making caramel, it burns quite a bit. As you can see, I don't want this to burn. All I'm trying to do is getting the butter to mix with the caramel so that when I add the pork in it, it will have kind of a glossy sort of texture. Now that we have achieved that perfect caramel color, turn off the heat and start adding in our pork belly bacon at a time. Not really trying to get it splashing, so we take all of this, put it into the pot, and have all of that sit in that delicious caramel. Now I'm just mixing all of this together because we want even coating on it. We're not looking to cook it just yet. We're just looking to distribute all that caramel all over the pork belly bacon. Making sure we're getting all that goodness from the pan onto the pork. And we're not looking to use this thing to cook in. We were just using it to make the caramel sauce. Now you take a little bit of aluminum foil, line it up on a pan to your desire. Turn on an oven to about 400 degrees and bake anywhere from 1 hour to about, I'd say, 1 hour and 15 minutes. And you should have some of the nicest pork you have ever tried in your life. Grab a spoon, grab all that delicious caramel. Do not skimp out on the caramel. Add a lot of caramel. You will not regret it. I made the caramel a little runny so that when it mixes with the juices of the pork, then it won't burn when it's in the oven for that hour. We have finally finished this pork belly bacon. Oh man, I'm so excited to see this. Oh my God, guys. Look at that. Look at that. Time to finally plate up. Another amazing spread, guys. Like, the food I've been cooking lately, oh my God. I'm just amazed how well it turns out. So, let's try this. Oh my God, it's slick like butter. Oh my God, honey, did you see that? Do you see this? Do you see that? Guys, look at that. Look at that. Just, oh my God. Oh my God, this is gonna be so good. Oh my God. I can't eat the rest of this piece. I'm sorry, but please.
You want me to try it?
That piece is the best piece. That's all fat.
Wow. Ooh, that's sweet too. Wow. Wow. Ooh. Mm.
What? Am I right?
Yeah, that's some good piece right there.
Eat the. You have to eat the rest of that.
I can't even finish it. It's so sweet. It's good. Wow.
Oh my God.
Oh God.
I know we didn't cook this in this video, but in one of our previous videos, we made an ahi tuna bowl. Watch that on our other video to learn how to cook it. Man. Dad, seriously, like, I'm sorry, but you need to at least try some more of this. You tried a piece
Pretty
earlier.
fatty though.
Yeah. But I'm telling you, just try that. Do you see what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Guys, I have been making food ever since I was 16. My mom taught me how to cook. I never had any formal training ever in my life. I might have had a few classes here and there in high school or whatnot. But being able to record for YouTube and making these videos is like, I like how I get to show you guys what are some of my favorite dishes. And you don't need to believe me to know that it's good. Most of the time, we don't really eat this sort of food. We're normally eating healthy every day. We try to have a very good, healthy diet. And so it's like, this is our guilty pleasures. We normally love to eat healthy. We love salads. I like eating fish. I'm a huge fish lover. Not so much. She doesn't like eating any fish that is raw. I, on the other hand, I could eat raw fish all day. Every day. Just like, but when it comes to meat and like stuff like this stuff is what we die for. Literally, we die for this sort of comfort. And it's like, it's very fun to be able to cook for you guys here on YouTube. So guys, if that is the case and you love these videos, please like us on Facebook, subscribe, and watch more of these videos so you guys can be tuned in later on in the video so you know what is good. Seriously, like and subscribe.
It's a fact, good thing for us, or we'd all be snacks. An army of dragons would surely win. Companies of noblemen it took to slay a hydra then, but they were so huge and powerful, the costly battles lasted long. Scatter, flee, and escape to live to fight another day. Run, run, don't be slow, or be like a flaming marshmallow. The townsfolk would pay all their